So the men, how many of you are, I think here most of you are wives, are females. So how many of you will go to counseling, any kind of counseling, or to seek for any advice just by yourself, not with your husband? How many of you? Yes, most of you. So we can see that it's quite difficult to get your husband to receive counseling and or advice together, because they don't think that marriage is a problem. Because our marriage is still here. We are not divorced yet. only that we are not divorced, that we haven't gone to the court, or we don't file any divorce document. They will think that the marriage is still okay. Even you quarrel, even you don't talk to each other for a long time, even you don't sleep with each other for a long time, the man might still think that it's okay. So far he doesn't find that you have another man, or so far even some men they already have another lady outside. So far you don't divorce, and you find that the marriage is still okay. Could try to seek some other solution, which of course are not appropriate solution, not correct solution, but they will try to seek some other solution, and then just to give them some time, some breath, to leave this home, to leave this problem, to leave this one, and then they will come back. They will come back to you, and then they still think that you will accept him, or they will think that after some time of leaving you, you will be okay, you will be better, or at least he just don't want to face the most difficult time, that you can't control yourself, you can't stop your shouting and yelling. So they just went out, okay, and then maybe just to drink, maybe just to hang around with friends, and then suddenly they will find themselves already with some relationship with some other lady. So most of those extramarital issues are not planned, okay, are not intentional, okay. So it seems that the marriage will be broken not because of some very serious issue, or starting from some minor issues, only that we cannot solve it as soon as possible. We allow the problems to grow worse and worse, to grow bigger and bigger, until there's no turning point, of course. So what should we do when we face at least an unhappy marriage life, with no intimacy, with no connection, okay? Sometimes the ladies will always find that the men are emotionally disconnected, okay? You want to engage him, you want to be emotionally committed with him, but he just maybe some men still want sex, someone still want sex with you, but most of them just don't want intimacy rather than sex on bed. They will just spend the time doing working, or on the stuff they like, and then suddenly they want sex, okay, but they just don't just want sex. They neglect the intimacy, they neglect the closeness, they neglect the hugging, they neglect the communication, they neglect the sharing of thoughts, the discussion on problems, and then deeper understanding, mutual understanding of with one another. So before marriage, actually, we should already know that men and women are really different. And then usually in marital relationship, it's the ladies who suffer. Why? Because the ladies tend to be more emotional, tend to be more passionate. They tend to contribute a lot. Of course, they expect a lot, okay? They expect love, tenderness, appreciation, support, understanding from the men, which actually all are quite difficult for the man. The man really less understanding, less communication, power, less any interest to spend time on all those stuff. They would rather like to spend time on work, on car, on repairing, on anything, on any hard work. Especially those who find satisfaction in all those work. Okay, if they are not good in communication, they don't find satisfaction in communication, and then they will even this dissatisfaction will draw them even away from the closest with you, from the communication with you, because when you are good at something, when you will like it more, and then you want to spend time on it more, and then you can do it better, and then when you can do something better, you will be more satisfied, and you spend more time on it, and then sure you will do it better again, and then you give satisfaction, and then you will be proud of doing it, and then you like it. Okay, so something you are weak in, then you will try to ignore it, you will try to avoid it. You don't want to improve because it seems quite difficult to improve a little bit. And then when you are still trying, then you can't have a good performance, and then people will blame you because of your bad performance, something like that. So that's true in marriage. When the man cannot be good at communication, especially with another sex. Okay. So the ladies have to lower down your expectation. So I would like to ask another question. Do you think that your marriage has a high expectation? Or usually we don't agree that we have a high expectation, especially the lady. We think that, oh, the expectation is normal, just natural, just basic. Okay, for example, I want my husband to love me, I want him to talk to me, I want him to understand how suffering I am, how many difficulties I have to face, and something like that. So I don't expect too much. I don't expect him to be rich, okay, to buy me expensive gift. I just want him to understand me, to stand by me, to pay attention to me, to be patient with me, and then that's difficult for the man. It's fun that God create two sexes in such a different way, because they want us to really to be humble, to learn from each other, and to be ready to change ourselves, to be transformed. So as a Christian, we need to transform by God, right? But God won't transform us just by one action. He wants to transform us in our life, especially in our marriage life. Okay, when you are single, you may think that you are already very good, you have good job, you are good to your family, you are good to anyone, people like you. But when you are in a marriage life, then problems come. You suddenly find that a good man always complained by his wife. Okay, a good man usually can be good to others, but not knowing how to be good to his wife. Okay, so that's the problem.